here's the part where I'm supposed to talk about who I am. Thing is, it's kind of a tough thing to do. Therefore, I'm going to let my teachers, my family, and my friends do it for me.
Dan Ward. Dan.
Dan.
Say Dan.
Dan. Dan Ward.
Dan Ward.
Danny.
Dan Ward. There you go. Dan Ward is something in this world that is entirely unique in nature. Is a perfect blend of clumsiness, stupidity, and common sense.
Dan Ward is a student of mine at Audubon High School. I've known Dan Ward for approximately 5 years. No, I do not. I remember you as being a student that was interested in working with wood when I first had you in class, and you've carried through with that your whole time here.
Dan Ward loves math. Student that loves math, especially authentic math. All of senior year, so September. Yes. First day of school.
First day.
Phillies fan. Definitely a Phillies fan. Support Jason Worth, even though he likes a lot of money and goes to a crappy baseball team. Good question. This one's tough. Well, you want to go into psychology, so I would say go with it, you know?
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from
Known Dan
Oh,
for, 13 years, kindergarten. He sat across from me on the first day, and I was like, who's this goofy guy over here? I was like, I ain't going near him, he looks weird.
How do I feel by the end of the day?
Well, I guess after I stole the toy you were playing with during free time in kindergarten, I guess I started talking to you, and I realized, he's not that bad. We've been friends since. Alright, well, one memory, pretty funny. We were in Dan's backyard, on the side of his property next to his neighbor, and we decided that his neighbor really didn't need the fence all that much, so we knocked it down. It was a nice wooden picket fence. So Dan was pulling on the front of it, and I jumped in the back of it. That was pretty fun. And we used it in the lake behind his house to build a dock, which lasted surprisingly for about 2 months before his neighbor came out and called the police on me, and I kind of just was being held hostage there by his neighbor. Until Dan got home from church. I was just hanging out back there. That was a pretty epic time.
Do you need anybody?
After wandering aimlessly for 10 years on a diet of pizza, I think Dan will eventually find an office job where he wears a button-down shirt and dress pants and a tie to work every day. Sits in a cubicle for like 10 hours a day, but actually gets nothing done. That's what he's gonna do in 10 years. I know it. I got it down.
school together, and we sat at the little table.
Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Goofy, very goofy, but very funny, and always knew I'd make me smile.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got trouble. And I got 'em too.
When we were in study hall in Kershaw, I forget what grade it was, and I don't even know why we were laughing so hard at what we were laughing at, but we were talking about a certain teacher that was kind of strict, I guess you could say, and you just kept making so many jokes, and the way you said it, I still will never forget it. It still makes me laugh to this day.
It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, a friendship will never die.
You will probably be as famous as Lady Gaga.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson.
Holiday spent in the institution. Remember the times when your mind was right where it's the restitution.
Gotta read the book.
Everything they take, seeing life through a looking glass, buried in the sand so you can.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once?
Danny Ward is my little brother.
Those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone.
First time we met was probably the day you were born in the hospital.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes
My first impression, he was little, didn't say much, wasn't too exciting. Got it. Yes, he's much more talkative and active. I just always remember Danny as being a little brother that tagged around with us, playing wiffle ball, baseball, any sports that we were playing.
Dan Ward is a kid I've known all his life. He's our son.
He's tall, skinny, has a full head of hair like his old man.
What were you like as a child? Well, you were the youngest of three, so you were the baby. And you were treated like the baby. You were a happy child. You had two big brothers that played with you and teased you. And you were just a lot of fun. You certainly have grown into the person we hoped you would. We're so proud of you. We're so happy that you're our son. And here you are, 18 years old. You're going to graduate from high school. You're going on to college. You're going to have a career. And you're just a good person.
Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the
Fondest memories are hard because there's so many of them. I mean, from watching being born in the hospital to graduating high school, going to the prom, getting your driver's license. I mean, it's all part of our fond memories of it.
And like your father said, we're very proud of you and we love you. In the future, we only can hope for the best for you. We know that you can do anything you set your mind to, and that you will. And we hope that you continue on in school, you find something that you love to do, and you'll have a career for the rest of your life that makes you happy and that you can help people. And make money. Dan Ward is our son.
I wish you would
Oh, please, now you're gonna stop! You're messing this whole thing up. This is terrible.
Could this be worse than the first one?
Alright, on the scale of 1 to Chuck Norris on the badass scale, Dan's about Vin Diesel. He would've got a Charlie Sheen, but I've seen him do some things that aren't that badass, so he's gonna have to settle for the Vin Diesel. It's a pretty good rank though. It's pretty high up there.
We love you. We're proud of you.
What, I stole your words?
You can take this out, because it's gonna.
Ask me a different question. How am I supposed to answer that? I don't even know.
Who is Dan Ward?
Dan Ward. Dan Ward to me is just. I can't do this. I feel like I should shoot every